Hi everyone. I thought let me just make a quick video. I'm not feeling too well, so I won't be able to focus on making a few videos which I had promised that I will. But there was a quick response to a few queries that came to me through my DM with regards to Pitri Tarpana. So, now I have mostly answered all the questions on Pitri Tarpana, but there is also some, uh, you know, so-called influencers of spiritualism or Hindu religion. As you know, that it's on vogue that Hinduism uh, is a trending topic, and many YouTube influencers and Instagram influencers are making a good revenue out of it. Having said, that's up to them what they are doing, how they are doing, and why they are doing. But there were few questions with regards to how what they are doubting as certain restrictions with regards to Pitri Tarpana, and whether women can do Pitri Tarpanas and all of that. And there were some references to the DIY manuals of Narasimhaji that is also happening. Having said, this particular video is not a Pitri Tarpana related video, but more so in terms of uh, you know all beginners of spirituality, all beginners of any kind of sadhana, all beginners, I must say one thing is that do your own due diligence, in the sense that ask questions to even those people whom you take as authorities on the subject, whom you take as great influences, and you feel that what they must be saying is the gospel truth, but it isn't so. Utilize your own mind, create your own knowledge base, read more, and more than that, reflect more, contemplate more, understand more, be meditate on certain concepts, so that you are able to therefore see or get an insight onto this, onto certain complex subjects or even simple subjects. There will be influencers, there will be YouTubers, there will be people who are doing probably great for dharma, and they are propagating dharma through means available to them, and they might have all the good intentions. But let us understand, times have changed, times are changing, and everyone has to pick up their own spiritual sadhana. Every individual has the right to have or pick up their spiritual sadhana. So there should not be any gender biases, there should not be any caste biases, and all of that, which were at some time perhaps they were applicable because the society ran in a certain structure and a framework. But things have evolved, things have changed, and the beauty of Hinduism is that the religion has always evolved itself. Okay, and the path of sadhana, especially when you have picked up any kind of sadhana, the path of sadhana is such that the more and more you progress into it, the less and less your physical forms, the less and less your birth related, origin related restrictions start mattering anymore. And one of the best things, is that if your intentions are always for not a not a selfish reason, then each and every spiritual practice that you would take would be an act of dharma. Okay, I will do more on this later, but I thought that I'll come and I'll just speak on this platform for a few minutes so that you all you all know that there should not be any anything that deters you away from your path, as long as you feel it is good, as long as you feel that you have some kind of benefits that you have got from it, emotionally, spiritually. And if you are asking the questions, then ask the right questions. But most important is be well informed, first of all. And more than well informed, be contemplative of that information. um, Reflect upon it, so that you yourselves will start finding the answer. Today, people, y'all should not take, it's like not ready made pills that are available for you कि ये अभी मुंह में डाल दिया तो आपका spiritual knowledge का ये हो गया. Okay, your dose of your spirituality is done. But each one has to work on herself or himself, and that is most important. Reading is most important, contemplating is most important. Like, for example, somebody said that pitritarpanas are not supposed to be done by women now, and then there was this brouhaha about it, like that so many rituals are not supposed to be done by women. I mean, that's what scriptures or other authorities earlier have said. But nobody has ever stopped a woman from the path of spiritual seeking. That is also there. So this world is complex. I mean, you have to understand it properly. Now, Sita has done Pindadan of her father-in-law when she was allowed to do it, and Dashrath himself came to her and said to perform the rites for him. Um and because Lakshmana and Ram was not present at that time, um, and Dashrath said that he was in a hurry, and his soul was passing by, and he was in a hurry, and he wanted her to do it, and she did it. So women are not supposed to do Pitritarpanas. So I'm just asking. I mean, and these kind of knowledge you already have. It is there in the public domain. Utilize your brains a bit before jumping into conclusion, or before creating a brouhaha about all of these things. One of the most important factor is sthiti, understanding mein sthiti, information mein sthiti in your mind. When you pause and reflect and then derive your conclusions. Om Namah Shivaya.